24/7 denk ich immer noch an dich. Heute bist du nicht mehr da, jetzt ist das Rampenlicht. Tausende von Narben hab ich nun in meinem Gesicht. Farbe in der Haut, ja diesen Schmerz, den hab nur ich.
I think we are different. Our love was so magnificent. I tried so hard to know as far I could ever go.
It's ridiculous the amount of flies attracted to my voodoo blue paintwork. I thought flies were supposed to be attracted to something else. Hi there and welcome to another video from Max REVS. It's been a long time since I brought a video on this channel, and today I'd like to kind of talk about all the things that have been going through my mind in the last year, to be fair, and kind of like give you an update on the channel because I know I haven't posted so much this year. So let's all get into it. Max REVS has been going for about 6 years now. It actually kind of started a couple of years before that in my mind. My kind of father passed away about 9 years ago, about now. And I think, you know, when you sort of question your own mortality, our life on our time on this planet is kind of finite. What do you want to do with a life? Are there things that you want to achieve that you haven't done yet? And that's a long way of basically saying I then got into cars, a kind of passion I had as a teenager. But then as you go through life, you have family, you have kids. It's not all about you. It's not all about spending things on, you know, money on things that you want to do. So, you know, I kind of realised time is finite. I got a 987 Cayman, the Gen 2. Oh my God, what an amazing car. It still is an amazing car, and Max REVS really took off. I'd say that was the start of the journey for me as far as Cayman ownership goes and this channel. And let's kind of bring it right up to where we are now. I've had the 981 GT4 for coming up to 3 years now, my halo car. So I've gone from 987, the first edition Cayman, to the 981 GT4, which is my halo car. I had the fortunate pleasure of driving the 718 GT4 RS through Porsche Cars GB. They loaned me the car when that was launched, and I felt like that was a kind of a bookend chapter in terms of my interest in the Cayman platform. I know Caymans will go maybe electrified, fully electric, but for me, my ultimate halo car stops here, and it started with the 987. So I guess what I want to talk about in this video is the journey that we all go through with Cayman ownership. And let me know on the comments below if you've been through this, if any of this kind of resonates with you. The first year of ownership of whichever car it is, whether it's the 987, a base, a GT4, whatever, the first year of ownership is amazing. Any excuse to drive the car, the novelty, go to car events, go to meets, and it's just such a buzz. It's a whole rush of emotions. Everything's new, everything's great. The second year, okay, you try to go on a few more trips and all that kind of stuff. And I think for me, it's the people that I've met along the journey that have probably been more special than actually the vehicle itself. And I think on this channel, I haven't been bringing a lot of videos this year. And I think that's because I think my journey is almost complete. In terms of, I don't wish for another Cayman. I don't want for another Cayman. I don't lust after a GT4 RS. I actually have my dream car in this vehicle over here, my voodoo blue PTS 981 GT4. And I guess now that I've got my ultimate car, you know, in terms of YouTube channel content, what further stuff can I bring you? I want to go on more road trips. I want to meet more people. But I guess that's a different sort of content than all the videos I've brought to date, where I got my 987, I was getting wheel alignment done, I got the exhaust done, soul performance. Lockdown actually was a really kind of an interesting point where we did live streams on this channel, and I actually really enjoyed that. It was fantastic. I just feel that I'm never one to bring videos just for the sake of bringing a video. You know, I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm far from that. I'm amateur. It's not an income generating thing for me, as I've said before. So I'm not under pressure to make videos. And actually, I don't really have a lot more to communicate with all of you out there other than the enjoying life in cars mantra is our time on this planet is short in the grand scheme of things. We all probably can get caught up in day-to-day stresses, whether it's family, work, whatever that pressure may be, financial stress. I know at the moment on the used car market in the UK, there are a large number of Caymans for sale, whether it's to free up cash for whatever reasons they are. A lot of people finance their cars. There's a lot of people who are now thinking, if the economy turns, there's a lot of money invested in the car, or the finance deal's coming to an end and therefore interest rates have gone up. So therefore, to get back into the car is going to cost more in terms of monthly payments. So a lot of cars coming out onto the market. And I guess for me, the whole message here in terms of the channel, the mantra and everything is get out there in whichever Cayman rocks your boat, and it's the people you're going to meet along the way. It's the journey that's more important than the destination. So if the destination was me buying the 981 GT4, if I just owned this car and couldn't share it with other people, go on exceptional trips. I had a fantastic trip this year. I look at the video I produced and it was like, you know, doesn't really bring you the emotional content and warmth and the coming together of a group of people from around the world over a meal and over cars. Anyway, you know what, I don't, as I said, I don't plan these videos. I'm just kind of saying that who knows when the next video update on this channel will be. I will definitely keep the channel going, but I just don't know when the next kind of content video will be. We're coming towards the end of the season in the UK. I'm probably going to like stash the car away. It's due its service in a couple of weeks, and then it's probably going to be mothballed until the weather improves. And then, you know, whatever happens next. So I just thought I'd owe it to all of you guys who watched this video, watched the channel and are subscribed. I'm not going anywhere. I love Caymans. My ownership story is pretty much complete. I've said enough for today. I just wanted to say many happy miles of motoring to all of you on this channel. Thank you so much for all the support you've given me on this channel. And I just wish you many kind of happy miles in your Cayman journey. And the journey to me, it kind of like is like a product life cycle. The first couple of years are great, everything's new, and then it plateaus, but plateaus in a nice way. I'm not in any way sad in the fact that, yeah, you know what, my Cayman ownership story is muted a little bit. The volume is kind of turned down a bit. I still love the car, still love getting out and about in the car, and yes, I may not have that new feeling I had when I picked up the car or when the car was 3 months old, but I still love the car. I'm still going to be enjoying life and cars to the max, and it's just another way of me saying I think I've got to that part of the sort of cycle where I just want to own it, use it. I don't want to go spending more money on the car. I've practically spent as much as I can on the car, getting it in this shape, and I just want to use the car now. So I may go private for a bit, may bring you some videos, but anyway, then who knows when the next video is going to be, is the short message. Have a great end of the year, enjoying life and cars to the max, stay safe and all that kind of good stuff, and until the next video, ciao. Right, don't forget to let me know in the comments if any of that resonated with you.
24/7 denk ich immer noch an dich. Heute bist du nicht mehr da, jetzt ist das Rampenlicht. Tausende von Narben hab ich nun in meinem Gesicht. Farbe in der Haut, ja diesen Schmerz den hab nur ich.
Just getting out of that seat, it sounds such a trivial small thing, starting a car. Getting in the GT4 driver's seat, starting that engine, giving it a few throttle blips. It was such an emotional experience, enjoying life and cars to the max.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to drive it?
No.
You can.
I don't think. You know what? It's the splitter that would and the gear. So there's Eddie's on film. He's just asked me. Maybe on another day, but right now I just feel too excited. Plus, I'd like to know the road. To me, it's an amazing offer.
Do you want to drive it or not?
I'm sitting in a GT4 and I'm in the driver's seat.
Es kann dich nicht